lives to be able to make a change with anything that we're currently doing. So you have another 24 hours. So we are happy and grateful just for that alone, okay? All right, thank you guys so much. Yes, 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 keep them coming. I'm gonna go ahead and start with I'm so happy and grateful now. So I'm so happy and grateful now for the obstacles God is removing from my life. I'm so happy and grateful the people in the RetiredIn365 family. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm P1000 by 12/25/2020. My the monkey mind. I just got a call with this prospect that's what he's doing. He's overthinking this opportunity. Yeah, I liked when they mentioned that, right? When you're bouncing around from different things and you really don't know at the end of the day what it is that you want, we definitely don't want to have that. I'm so happy and grateful for family who understand, I'm so happy and grateful for the family who understand, giving me the space to work this opportunity. I am happy and grateful for another day to share this opportunity. I am happy and grateful being happy every day. Yes. I'm so happy and grateful now for my RetiredIn365 family. So happy and grateful now for this 30-day run to really go all in. And I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm C10 by December 31st, 2020. It's already yours. I'm so happy and grateful now for a new life, another day, family and friends, my RetiredIn365 family, hope, peace, and countless opportunities to be better than I was before, and the ability to change my life and the lives of others every day. I'm so happy and grateful now for God's blessings, faith, growth, and realization, family, life, and great health. I'm so happy and grateful now that I was blessed with this life to be here and to share this information with others. I love it. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am attached to a group of millionaires. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am able and privileged to be in the midst of a bunch of go-getters. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a family that pushes me towards success. I'm so happy and grateful now that everybody that takes this seriously is going to be that 6-figure, 7-figure trader. I'm so happy and grateful now that we have an abundance of chairmen and chairwomen leading people to financial freedom. I'm so happy and grateful now that life is good because we decided to choose for it to be so. Okay, those are I'm so happy and grateful now. And I just want to say that, yes, I'm all smiles, because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we have a choice. And my message is really, really simple. It may even be short and sweet. At the end of the day, I just want to say one word: choose. Okay? Choose. So simple, right? So simple, yet often overlooked. Okay? So what I want to touch on when it comes to choose, right, is no matter what it is that you're feeling, no matter what it is that you're experiencing, no matter what it is that your current state looks like, your current state of mind, your current situation, no matter what it looks like, you still have the ability to choose. Why? Because you woke up, you have breath in your lungs, and you identified what it is that you're currently in or surrounded by. So you have the ability to go ahead and choose which way you're going to go with that. Okay? So if anybody on this call is here experiencing, maybe they woke up and they're saying, I'm really not in the best mood this morning, you have a choice. You have a choice to either say, I'm going to continue to not be in this good mood, or I'm going to choose that no matter what it is that has tried to snatch my joy from me, I'm going to find something else that is going to make me happy. What I love about what they said in the video that that we were just playing is that no matter what, even if, because I know it's easier said than done, right? Find happiness, choose happiness, do this, do that. Yes. But what I love about what they said in that video is that no matter what you go through, you can always find a purpose in it. That's a choice. You can always find a purpose in it. You can always find meaning in it. And by finding the purpose and the meaning in it, that is then going to put you on the right track to start feeling a different way, in a good way. So no matter what it is that you come up against, you still have the ability to say, okay, what does this mean in my life? What does this mean for my life? What is this teaching me? What is this trying to get me to recognize? And then with that, that then flows into the I'm so happy and grateful now that I can now have the opportunity to choose something different. Now have the opportunity to choose to go a different direction. I now have the opportunity to choose to be happy that it didn't take me out, that it didn't kill me, that it can't stop me, right? That's why I just wake up this morning with so much joy and smiling, because we have the ability to choose, y'all. And what is another thing that we can choose? If you're on this call and you find yourself in a place where it's like, man, I really want to get this, but it's not happening. Choose to continue to grow intentionally. It's gonna happen. If you choose growth over remaining in the state of mind of it's just not happening for me, then you will take the actions to move forward towards that goal that you want to achieve. So how are you intentional about your growth? First of all, we say it all the time, the words you speak. Second of all, identifying what may not have been working for you, whether it's inside of you or whether it was the activity that you were doing, and choose to do something differently. At the end of the day, the main goal is to get a result, right? So if what you're currently doing is not working, but you actually did it the way that you were supposed to do it, reevaluate, pivot. Don't make a U-turn. You might have to take a left or a right to get back on the right road. But you have the ability to choose, right? You don't have to stay in that same state. You don't have to remain not getting a result. You do not have to remain in the state of mind of, I just don't think I'm going to get it. Because you have the ability to choose. So definitely make sure that you are not only choosing to find the meaning in whatever it is that's going on in your life, because there's a reason for everything. There is a purpose. But you also have the ability to choose to continue to grow intentionally every single day to move towards your goal. And another thing that they said in that video that I loved is worrying depletes everything and robs you of joy and happiness and your power. Because what does worrying do? Worrying will allow you to create scenarios that don't exist, didn't even happen yet, right? They will allow you in your mind, if you worry, to create a result that didn't even happen. So what does that do? That slowly starts to take away the power that you might have within you to overcome it. That slowly starts to rob you of the time that could have been spent achieving your goals because you're worrying. Worrying slowly starts to take away the joy, the thinking power, in being able to go against whatever it is that you're facing. So I also want to encourage you, when you're choosing, definitely choose to not worry about something that probably didn't even exist. And let me let you know, even if you're worrying about an actual reality, something that you're actually going through, worrying will not add time to your life. Worrying will not change any situation. Worrying will not encourage you. Worrying will not give you the power and the strength that you need to move forward. All it's going to do is rob you of all of those things. So you have the opportunity to choose, right? That's right, Mercedes. Worrying will cause you stress. And what is stress? Stress steals your health. Stress takes you out of your right mind. So again, when it goes back to choosing, if you're facing something and you are choosing to worry about it, let me encourage you and let you know you have the opportunity to choose to still speak life into that situation, to still find meaning in whatever it is that whatever's going on is supposed to be teaching you, and choose to continue to move in the right direction. Worrying is like a weight, right? Worrying can make you feel like you may be even sinking in quicksand, right? And what happens when you're sinking in quicksand? The more you fight, the more you sink. The more you remain calm, the more you will not sink. So if you find yourself worrying and struggling with that worry, then you also may find yourself sinking even more and more and more. But if you choose to remain calm, if you choose to not worry, to not struggle with that inside of you, then you have the opportunity to actually get out of whatever it is that is keeping you bound in worrying. Choice is such a beautiful thing. Like I said, it is so small. It is a word that is usually overlooked. It is a decision that we can easily make. And that's why I'm smiling, because I still have the opportunity to choose to do better. You still have the opportunity to choose to be better. You still have the opportunity to choose to master whatever skill it is that you're trying to master. You still have the opportunity to choose to build the life that you want. Why? Because you're here listening to me right now. One of the things that came to mind was kind of like trading. Life is full of support and resistance, right? You may find yourself down here some days, you might find yourself up here. It's a constant flow of here and there. But the beauty, even in the resistance, and this is pertaining to your life, the beauty, even in the resistance, is if you do not put so much weight, once you hit that floor and just lay there, you're always going to bounce back up. And what happens when you continue to go up? You're going to find that support. As long as you don't lay down just because you're going down, just because you feel like things are going the opposite direction, as long as you continue to fight, put effort into it, you're going to go back up. But the more weight you put when you're going down, then unfortunately, you might find yourself breaking through that line. You might find yourself at your breaking point, and instead of using that as your breakthrough point and your bounce back point, you find yourself going further and further below what that original resistance was. So you have a choice. Even when you're at your lowest point, you have a choice to not put so much weight on whatever it is that is bringing you down, so you can become lighter, so you can be able to go back up to where that support is. Another thing that I came to realize is that a lot of people, and I put myself in this as well, may have issues with choosing because it may be a battle of self-confidence in whatever it is. It may be a struggle. You may be torn between, can I really do it? Am I good enough? Do I really have the power within me? Can I really go the distance? Am I really built for this? Am I really going to get out and move forward? Am I going to have the strength to continue to move forward when I feel like I've used everything I had to even get out? Self-confidence, right? And the reason why I say self-confidence is because at the end of the day, the only thing that is weighing us down that'll keep us back is the confidence that we have in ourselves to be able to move forward. Self-confidence. Not anybody else having confidence in you. That feels good, yes. But at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to get you out, up, and through is the confidence that you have in yourself, the confidence that you have in your abilities, the confidence in knowing that you were not brought this far to give up, that you were not brought this far for God to just leave you, that you were not brought this far, you were not shown what you have been able to see in this opportunity for it to not be yours. You have to have that confidence. That confidence that's going to fuel you, that confidence that's going to strengthen you, that confidence that's going to keep you going. It's fuel to your fire. And when we talk about choices, the beautiful word of actually choosing, I heard it said like this from I think it was Meg that said it actually. Making the decision to go all in is just that, a decision. Put it to you like this. When you go to the refrigerator and you go to the kitchen and you're hungry, right? You're not going to try to eat. You're going to eat. You're going to find something. You're going to order something. You're going to go somewhere. You're hungry. You need to be filled. What are you going to do? You're going to eat. Same thing when it comes to your goals. Why should you treat it any differently? See, when you're thinking about eating, when you feel like you're hungry and you need to be full, you need to be replenished, you need to be nourished, you need sustenance, right? You're going to eat whatever you need to eat in order to fill you, in order to give you that strength, in order to make sure that you don't wither away because your body needs that fuel. Same thing about your goals. You can't get to the point where the spread is in front of you and say that I'm going to try to feed my goals. I'm going to try to feed my success. I'm going to try. No, because if you do not fuel your goals and your success when the spread is right in front of you, the table is already set. All you have to do is eat. If you do not do that, what happens? Just like in the natural, your body will wither away. Just like in the spiritual, your success and your goals will wither away. You have to feed them. So don't try, just eat. Your success is saying, stop trying and feed me. Your goals are saying, stop trying. I need nourishment. I can see it right in front of me. Why don't you just pick it up and feed me? You have everything you need at the tip of your finger, at the tip of your hands, at your fingertips. You have everything you need. The table is set. The table has already been prepared for you. It's feast time. So don't get caught at the table watching everybody else eat when you have that same opportunity to eat and fuel your goals that they have. When we talk about self-confidence, I want to go ahead and I feel good today. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. I pray that I could transfer my energy to you. And if only y'all knew, there's a lot of things that I could be sitting here and saying, Lord help. But choosing to be happy, choosing, and you want to know what I found joy? Let me just talk about this really quick because again, I want to transfer this energy to you. Do you know why I feel good? Because I know I have a skill set where I can push a button and it could feed me. Because I know I have countless access that I honor to mentors that have already gone the distance that I can pick up the phone and call and they can feed me. Because I know that if it wasn't for this opportunity, 2020 would have looked a lot different for me. Yes, I may not be chairwoman yet, but yes, the food is in front of me and I'm choosing to eat. That's why I can get happy. And when we talk about being thankful, when we get off this call, I want you to take a moment to just start saying thank you for everything. Be happy. Surround yourself in gratitude. Engulf yourself in gratitude. Submerge every part of your being in gratitude, because what if God said, whatever you do not thank me for, whatever you're not thankful for, you can't keep? What if that was the case? Because it is a privilege that we have anything that we have. It's a privilege that we're even here. It's a privilege that we have the opportunity to learn to invest and grow generational wealth where other societal norms may not have allowed us to do it if we did not have access to this information. Be grateful, right? So I'm thanking God for everything, because I do not want it to come to a point where it's like, you're not grateful, you must not need it. You're not grateful, why would I give you more? You can't even appreciate what you have when other people may not be as fortunate to have what you have. Be grateful. Okay, so I want to end it with this, all right? Then I'm going to shut my mouth because I think I need to go and just do a little praise dance real quick. But so I'm going to end it with this. The self-confidence formula, okay? Because one of the keys to making sure that you're able to go the distance, like I said, and being able to choose, knowing that you can do it, is having confidence in yourself. So I'm just going to read this aloud, all right? First, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I put a demand on yourself, persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise yourself to render such action. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. It's all about choices. Number 3, I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim. Definite chief aim. You want to think of it like an arrow being in its quiver. Once it's shot, it's going towards the target. Are you that arrow in the quiver? And are you trusting? Are you trusting the creator? Are you trusting your goals? Are you trusting those 5 reasons why that are going to get you to that target? I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Number 5, I fully realize that no wealth or possession can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. Self-confidence formula. If you haven't read it yet, I know it's been dropped in the chat before, but this is something that I definitely encourage you to read every single day. in addition to everything else that we do, you can never get too much personal growth and self-development into you, right? So I just want to make sure that you leave this call knowing that whatever it is that you're going through, you have the ability to choose. You have the ability to build your self-confidence. You have the ability to talk yourself into succeeding. You have the ability to eat and feed your goals because the table is already laid before you. You have access. Hello. I encourage you to go the distance. I encourage you to study those 5 reasons why. Why? Because that is going to be the coordinates for you to hit your target as you are that arrow in its quiver and you are ready to launch. It is launching season. It is launching time. The only way you're going to be able to get to where you need to go is if you have the strength, if you have the ability to withstand the takeoff process, and you have your goals so clearly set out in front of you that you are going to hit the right target and you believe that it is so. And as the word says, so it is. So I believe in all you guys. Go throughout the day, win the day, choose growth, choose strength, choose the ability to choose in everything that happens, and be thankful for even what you have now so you can inherit more. That's all that I have. I pray abundance and prosperity over you guys, and I pray that you guys are just as well as I am. It is December to remember things can change in a day, things change in an hour, things can change overnight. So you never know what can change for you as long as you are the right action, as you are choosing to continue to go the distance, as long as you know that you are great, you are strong, you are powerful, you are already lifted up, you are the head and not the tail. And guess what? You are going to be the lender and not the borrower. You are blessed. Your family's blessed. Everything that you touch will be blessed. Why? Because you are going to choose to go the distance. That's all that I have, Javon.